Okay, hey guys. Just gonna give you an overview of the Mallard here. So yeah, I parked out back because, as you know, like this is the front entrance, and it looks. I mean, the exterior paint. I'm not gonna worry about that. I mean, it looks like all of these units, based on, I don't know, a sun or. Uh, I don't know. They're all kind of in need of fresh exterior paint. Um, Maybe that's something I can look at if the HOA does. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that, although it's definitely nearing there. But, I definitely think this is one to go ahead and liquidate. Just pulling up, I think this would be one that I would probably want to try and get rid of based on your portfolio right now. But I did want to point some things out. So there are some good things and some bad things going on here. I know we obviously want to not spend, spend the least amount of money getting it ready. But there's also, as you know, the trade-off between spending the least amount or spending some money to get it ready to get a much higher amount. I do feel like if we were to just list this as it is right now, it really looks like it was a rental. We're just throwing it on the market, especially if we're listing at like $490, $500. It just looks like, what are these people thinking, trying to get that price, just throwing this on the market like this? So, but that said, I mean, there are some good things. I think the good thing is there may be some tiny touch-ups on the interior paint, but I'm not worried about that at all. I think interior paint-wise is good. However, the flooring down here on the main level is, I don't know if you can see it from this video, but it ain't great. I can see some warpage. This is some really cheap laminate. It was what it was when it was new. It was nice and it looked good, but it's not high-end flooring. And as you can see, there's like here, there's a big just chip out of it. And then I don't know if you can see, but like pretty much all of the corners are kind of coming up, which is just what laminate does after heavy use, where maybe some moisture. So I don't know. I mean, I think I could find somebody to do this pretty cheap with some lighter colored stuff that looks good, just some LVP, run-of-the-mill kind of stuff. But I think that would really, really help in selling this. And but it is a nice unit. It has a lot of things going on for it. It does have these countertops are in good condition. I don't know if what RMA was doing with it at this point. If they if they think it's clean, but if not, I would definitely want to get a professional cleaner in here because it's definitely not clean. I mean, I don't know if you can see the grease smudges on the countertops. Stove needs, this looks like it's been wiped down. I don't think, maybe the renters when they moved out did some cleaning, but I don't think anybody in here has been cleaning. Hopefully not. Hopefully RMA hasn't sent somebody in here cleaning because they didn't do a good job at all. I'm just noticing, why are these cabinets a different color? Huh. Yeah, I don't know why that cabinet bank is white and that cabinet bank is definitely an off-white. Oh, I guess it maybe, now that I'm looking at it, Anyway, I'm not too worried about that. But this is a unit that I think before I even got here, thought it would probably benefit greatly from staging. It is a little bit of not an awkward layout, but it is just this long rectangular shape for the entire main living area. And I think it would help to stage it and just give people an idea of how homey it can be and what you can do with the space. I think we did stage that Hayden home, which I think really, really helped. As you know, I'm a big proponent on that. I take it on a case-by-case basis, but I would say this one is definitely in need of it or could benefit from it, and we can talk about that and how it would look like. Now, the other thing is carpet. Pretty rough. I mean, again, I think if we just left the carpet and put it on the market, it is not a good look, because people would just be like, well, the renters moved out, they just didn't do anything with the carpet. Now they're trying to get this high price, and the carpet needs replaced, which you don't even want those objections. It's pretty worn. I mean, it looks worse in person, I think, than it does on the camera. So yeah, I mean, flooring, I think you're probably in at about $5,000 with that, but are we going to get an additional 10 grand? I think that probably, absolutely. And then upstairs, everything's in pretty good condition upstairs. I'm not too worried about anything up here. A couple guest rooms, and then the guest bath looks good, and the master is a nice space, but again, carpet is beyond anything that I would try and rent out again or sell. So yeah, let me know what you think on this one. So cleaning, staging, and I would really advise maybe we look at or getting some estimates on new flooring throughout. I mean, I have a pretty cheap carpet and flooring, a few different options, but I really think that would give it a non-lived-in look, a newer look, and really help get a higher price. Okay, thanks.